welcome to the Gotham Chronicle. We are Initiative Zero. This is a first edition Chronicles of Darkness game, and we're going to play some of it for you. I'm here with Dark Templar, Holle, and Golgotha. Teku could not make it tonight, and so we will mourn him. But we've got Holle back, and that's the important thing, I guess. I don't know, maybe. But we're going to wrap things up from last time. We're just going to give a recap here. From, I think it's Golgotha that's going to do that for us. And action, go.
Sure. So I guess the big thing is we're in my apartment looking at the dealing with the wrath symbol finally after, several, probably close to a year and a half of it being there and thinking, hey, we should do something about that. We get in my apartment and, there were a bunch of photos in my bathroom that were kind of hidden. They were all of us at the jail. There was also a cutting board, which is not my cutting board, with a knife stuck in it. And where we left off was, looking in the refrigerator, there's nothing there. And I just opened up the freezer, full display to the people who are there just to see, so they'll see what's in there before I do. And I'm assuming it's lamb chops and Gatorade, frozen Gatorade pops.
So you realize what this means, right?
What's that?
You haven't cleaned your mirror in a year and a half.
Well, I do clean the mirror. It's just unfortunately
just
it
not
doesn't
that
go away.
Spot.
Well, I scrubbed it, but it just doesn't come off.
Diego is a single man in this story, so he may not have the cleanest bachelor pad. He's never really had a female love interest that we've heard about. I don't know.
Screw you.
Well,
and by the way,
that,
I'm freaking immaculate. I'm immaculate.
Now I do have to ask because I missed the last two recording sessions there, two games that we did.
Was it two, really?
I think it was two. Was it one or two?
No, I think it's just the one. Just the one.
Just one.
But was Clayton involved in this time at Diego's apartment?
You came, but you're really whiny. But you dealt with the snake. Because we went, we also, I forgot about that. We also went into the box because, hey, we should actually look at the money we got. So we went into the box and there was a snake in the box. And, we spent some time poking it with the stick until you came in and said, just a snake, and, grabbed the rattlesnake and, took it away. I don't know what you did with it. I'm assuming you cooked it.
Well, I've probably had it with these snakes in these boxes. So.
Yeah.
Certainly on the plane.
But did Clayton come to the apartment?
I think he came with us.
Yeah, he came with you guys.
Okay, cool. Tells you what I remember.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, we'll say yeah. Why not?
Yeah, he was a quiet passenger. He was very introverted and withdrawn.
Oh yeah.
That already stayed. You could have stayed there. I think maybe he did stay at the office because the three of you kind of went off and you kind of went by his office. And
yeah. He didn't come with us. That's right. He didn't come with us. Yep.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Well, you could just have him change his mind and step in through the door. Like, what are you guys doing? Why is there a knife?
Yeah, we're just gonna do that.
I think after my conversation with the Baron, I would have gone to the office to wait for the rest of the group with Diego, Stan, and Travis. I didn't know where they went. I didn't know that they had important things to do in their life. I thought that they were just going to sit in the office and, I don't know, do whatever it is they do each day. I didn't know they actually had something important in their lives.
Well, some of us do.
All right. Well,
I think when they came back from the police station, I was waiting for them to kind of figure out what the next step was. I may have even shared some of the information that I learned from the Baron, and gone with them back to Diego's place.
Well, that didn't happen. That's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
because that would be some serious retconning at this point.
Yeah.
Like perhaps you might have thought that we were just being a bunch of idiots whining about a snake. Took care of the snake and said maybe when these guys are ready to to talk business. Then we left and you're like, idiots, and maybe came to find us, knowing where we went. I don't know, because we were there for a while and we went into the vault and stuff, and then we left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so I open up the freezer.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Is Vilo, Clayton going to be there?
yeah, Clayton's walking through the door first. You already opened the freezer up, by the way.
Okay, and
No, it's not on you. Stop talking. But I need Clayton to give you a wits plus composure roll as he walks in the door.
What's plus composure? Danger sense?
No, me, no, no. Maybe yeah. Actually,
3 successes.
maybe yeah.
Well, I did
Nearly
3
enough
successes
successes.
without it. So
2 more dice. Go.
Yeah, 2 more dice.
like you want me to actually re-roll it?
Oh yeah, this could be a problem. Just throwing it out there.
Where is it?
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it probably could be a problem.
Way to not get an exceptional success.
Your danger sense might actually go off right after you get in here.
Oh,
oh,
6
Oh, yeah.
successes.
So
Oh,
yeah. So he opens that. You walk in just as he's opening the fridge door, and he's making his little like, "Oh, hope there's nothing in here. Not gonna be spooky and whatever." Right?
yeah, I'm very, very
Do I
sarcastic.
know that
I'm
there's
like,
going to be
"Ooh."
something in there?
Well, actually, it's a freezer door he was opening at the fridge door because he opened the fridge door already.
yeah, freezer door.
Yeah, freezer door.
Yeah.
And in it, the guys haven't fully taken stock of what they're looking at. But what you see is a human head pointing right at you, looking at you, eyes open, and you know that this person's head is the Baron. And immediately you feel a cool sense of immediate fucking danger when you walked in and you saw that head, and because of all the things that you know about this character and what's going around, right? You are going to enter right now and role play. Go for it.
Why the fuck is that in your freezer there, Diego?
So I'm gonna what? And I look actually in for the first time.
Now, the rest of us have already seen this, yeah?
You would have seen it as he opened it,
Yeah.
but the
So,
only person who
yeah,
reacted to it
I will
was
stand
Clayton.
there, mouth
Yeah.
agape,
Yeah, I'm like,
asking, who's that guy?
because I opened it up so everybody else could see it, kind of like, oh, like there's something in here, woo, and do
Yeah.
the whole scary thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's like what?
Now does-
And so I'll look in now.
Does the head
And you
look
all-
frozen,
I
or does
just-
it look like fresh, like looking
It
around,
looks
talking
looks
to us
fresh.
sort of thing?
It looks fresh.
Like, it's still like liquid blood coming out of it?
That's correct. It's just
Ooh,
starting to
that's really-
crystallize, and the mouth is open, and its eyes are open as well.
Are the eyes,
Eyes
like,
are open,
moving
mouth
and stuff,
open.
or are they just frozen and
They're frozen,
okay?
as
So,
though
like,
he was
not
yelling
super
as it was
fresh.
happening.
Yeah.
So,
So-
how long have you guys been here?
But I just want to let you know,
Yeah.
Clayton, your danger sense goes the fuck off, like
Yeah.
just like
How
from
long
0
have you
to
been here,
1,000.
Diego?
As in, you probably should warn us because we probably need to run.
Diego, how long have you fucking been in your apartment? I'm asking you a goddamn question.
So I'm just looking at the thing. Holy fuck!
There's a head.
Diego, how the fuck long have you been here?
Who the hell is this?
Okay, I'm going to my car. See you guys later. I'll see you back at the office. No. And I just turn and like run.
You
go back down to
You
my
actually
car.
run?
Yeah, I run.
Holy shit! Clayton ran. I don't think I've ever seen him run.
And when Clayton runs, Travis notices this and he runs with him because obviously he's not here today, but he's gonna run with him as well. He sees Clayton running, he's like, "Choo," he's gone too.
Close the door, Diego. Close the door.
I'm just stunned.
Close it.
I'm not even listening to anybody. Like,
I
I'm
slap
just
him.
staring at this thing.
I slap him and close the door.
Okay, you close the door.
Maybe I close the door then slap him.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Jeez. What the hell's
You gonna
going
roll
on?
for that?
No.
No.
Automatic
No.
success.
Yeah, it's gonna be an automatic.
So I'll shake my head like, what the hell's what's going on?
I slap him again.
Okay, don't
Okay,
slap me
sounds good.
again. Stop slapping me for Christ's sake.
There's a head in your freezer.
No fucking kidding.
It
What
made
the
Clayton
hell?
run away.
Well, what? Who is it? I don't. What? I don't. Do you recognize it?
I grab Diego by the shoulders and shake him. Clayton never runs away. We need to go.
But how is this in my freezer?
Can you give me a wits plus composure roll there, Stan?
Yeah, wits and composure, sure.
Yeah. We'll throw in danger sense if you even have it.
Oh, you want me to use danger sense? I have.
Oh yeah, you should probably use that.
Yeah.
You should use it. Yeah, go for it.
Hello, danger sense.
So not nearly as I guess aware as Clayton was earlier, but you realize this is not the place to be as you are shaking him and slapping him, and he's just not getting the fucking the picture right now, basically.
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea how this has happened, right? So that's why I'm playing up.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
I understand. Continue.
We need to go. Come on. I tug on his arm.
Okay, and I'll follow him, but just kind of staring at it, like thinking, what the
I
hell
drag
happened?
and move as fast as I can, pulling my dumbfound brother behind me.
All right. So so you run out, and so
I make
Clayton,
sure that the door is closed and locked.
Okay. So Clayton, you knows that Travis is running behind you, and you're, I guess, taking the stairs down. What is your move? What are you gonna do here?
I want to get back to my car.
Okay.
I want to do a quick search of my vehicle for anything that would be affixed to my vehicle that could cause danger to me.
What's plus composure plus
And then I
danger
want
sense?
to go, yeah, and
Go
then I
for
want to
it.
go back to the law firm as fast as I can
Okay.
and basically make the vault a bomb shelter.
Okay. So we're gonna do that with plus composure plus danger sense roll first.
3 successes.
Okay. You look around, and nothing comes out at you except for a card that has been put in. You know what your windshield wiper is, right? Someone had clamped down a card on it.
Okay, so I want to take the card and look at it.
Okay, it's a really nice card. It's very well embossed. It's got like this really nice font on it.
Does it have an M on it?
Pardon?
Does it have an M on it?
An M? Why would you want to know if it's an M? Sorry. I mean, I don't follow.
Well, isn't this guy who was trying to kill the Baron, didn't his name start with an M?
Oh, yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah.
It does have an M on the top left corner in a very small embolded Arial font, almost like it's like more like a Gothic font. Not a Requiem font, though.
Century Gothic?
Sure, we'll go with that one. And it's like a tiny M on the top left. And it kind of sticks out a little bit. Like it's really nice to feel. But,
Does it have any other information, like a phone number and stuff like that? Or
no, it's a completely black card with a red M on the top left.
Just with the M. Okay.
With the M.
I'm going to get in the car and
by the way, you check the rest of the car before you check the bottom of the car or whatever, and there's nothing else on it. But you notice that there's that card, and you pick it up, and you immediately know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Okay, and you see Travis.
A calling card.
You see Travis behind you, as he's right behind you. Are you gonna wait or are you gonna go? Sorry, I'm not too sure what you're doing.
Well, basically, I'm assuming that while I'm searching the car, I see Travis come out to I don't know how far he was behind me. But if he says anything to me, I'm just going to say, Travis, in the fucking car now.
Yeah, he gets in the fucking car. It's like not even like he's just like, all right, done. And he's in. What about you two? What are you two doing? Clayton, Diego, and Stan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm following, and now I'm moving as quickly as I can too, because I'm kind of shaking my head.
I hope that by the time I get into the stairwell, that we're really just kind of skipping steps and moving down the stairs as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You are, and you guys brought your own vehicle though, as well.
We had to get here somehow.
Yeah. Exactly. So you see.
I think Travis drove us in his hybrid.
Yeah, and he's in Clayton's car right now.
He has the keys. You have the keys.
Yeah, and he just kind of he just throws them at you, and he's literally laying down in the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, cool, I guess.
I grab the keys and head over to his vehicle. Can I do a wits plus drive roll or wits plus craft? I don't know which would it be to just give the car a once over, make sure it's not rigged?
Rigged? Sure can. Go for it.
I'd say it's wits plus crafts, probably. And I'll spend a willpower just to make sure that it's...
Sorry, Clay. That's why I should have had you roll as well. My apologies.
What's that?
This crafts roll. Instead.
Oh, wits and crafts.
And I guess I get 2 more dice for danger sense, I'd imagine.
Yep. Yep.
So re-roll that with 5 there. Still 3 successes. Great.
Fair enough. So you kind of look it over, and you notice that underneath the rear passenger wheel, like underneath, right?
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a box that is magnified stuck onto the bottom of the vehicle.
What does it look? What kind of box does it look like?
So it's like a rectangular box, and it looks like it has what seems to be a receiver on one end, and it has like this little light flash of a red flash.
My eyes get really big.
Yep,
and
really big.
I point down the sidewalk. Hobble! And I start running in the direction I'm pointing.
Well,
Okay.
look, I was like, holy fuck, I'll run too.
All right, you two need to make a roll. This thing's gonna go.
Poor Travis.
All right, guys. So I need you guys to make a roll here to dodge the explosion that's gonna happen.
Okay, so what's that again?
So you double your defense. And,
Hey, gotcha.
And yeah, and you'll roll by using the simple roll. But if you add willpower, you only get 2 to your defense after you double it. Right.
Gotcha. So double defense plus 2. Okay.
Yeah. So we're looking at like basically almost like a C4 situation here, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, which is pretty huge.
Pretty high explosive, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty high explosive. The last area is 20 plus, and the damage is 6 plus.
Cool.
Oh.
And what you need to roll, I think, is strategic bomb placement, right? So
it was a rear passenger tire.
Okay, so it's a intelligence plus science roll on the part of the dude that set the bomb.
Oh, okay.
And plus 2 if it's small for that roll. Or sorry, no, there's no bonus there. Plus 1 if it's proven technology, like it's a, plus 3 if the item is almost foolproof. Minus 1 if it's homebrewed, minus 3 if it's jury rigged. This looks kind of manufactured to me, but
yes.
So
it
could be plus 1. I don't know, it depends how perfect it is, but
it's pretty good. Like this guy's pretty well trained. So
all right, so anybody in that area suffers the listed damage automatically.
Oh dear God.
And sorry, I just want to.
Oh my God.
Your character. So the damage is what? Let's see. Damage can be bashing or lethal depending on the item used. I would imagine this is someone who jumps on the explosive to save others nearby might be the only one that suffers harm but would take aggravated. So this is lethal damage. Character's defense is useless against explosives. Potential target, however, can go prone as a reaction to the threat. Doing so automatically decreases the damage inflicted by 2. So we probably would have done that. We probably would have just jumped to the ground as far away as we could.
Okay, sounds good. Good luck, guys.
Well, we don't have to roll anything. We just take damage. So if we hit the floor, then we take. It's really up to you how much damage. It's a minimum 6, but you need to roll those dice.
9 dice.
How many dice?
Roll 9 dice.
9 dice?
9 dice.
Holy dear God.
All right, roll those dice.
Oh, I don't want to. But okay. Oh, Sorry, that was an initiative roll.
Oh, wait.
Hey,
Yeah, sorry. You roll this. This determines if it successfully goes off when he wanted it to. That's what this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3
Apparently
successes, so it does go off. Yep.
Okay, so we take the listed damage. So you gotta determine the listed damage here, I think, because it says 6+.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with just 6 for the sake of not killing 2 of my characters in 10 minutes of the story.
That's kind of you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
6 lethal.
well, that hurts.
Boom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you're deaf. Like you're gonna be bleeding through the ears. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty concussive.
As the big
And of course-
flaming hulk of a car.
Just does a couple of flips, and Vahilo and sorry, Clayton and Travis, you both see this. Obviously, Travis is not there. He's still laying down. He feels it and hears it, but Clayton, you see it.
Oh wait. We only take 4 because we hit the ground.
Oh, that's right.
Right, 4.
That's so much better.
Oh yeah, way better.
Well, it is. It
Yeah.
could be worse.
So
And,
with this explosion, what do you mean, Travis? Like it takes Travis down, and like I'm on the other side of my car, and
no, you're
I
both
just
in the.
see
I think
it?
you're both. Aren't you both in the car or no?
Yeah.
Are,
Travis
Yeah, like
is in
we're
the-
both
are they
in
within
my,
20
in my
yards?
car.
Yeah, they're within 20 yards, I guess.
Yeah,
They're parked pretty
so-
close to each other.
I thought you said that they were on like the other side of the building or something. No,
No,
or
Not
just
where
farther
you're
down the
parked.
street.
you're just parked. You're parked. You're like really pretty close to them.
So
Am I more than 4 cars away?
Because the
Yeah,
damage
it's-
gets reduced by the structure of the vehicle for them.
Yeah, and but obviously your side your windows go shattering as the shockwave kind of reverberates here
Oh sure.
as
Yeah.
well.
Am I able to
Durability.
throw all of the people in my car and get the hell out of there?
Well, right now they're on the ground, and you watch this happen, and it broke your windows, and so what are you gonna do?
That's okay. I'm just looking for another opportunity to pick up Diego and kind of,
Bench me again.
be his
Fair
be
enough,
his
but
Patrick
Correct me.
Swayze to his, just like a dirty dancing and pull him out of there.
You're mixing
Anyways,
your. Yeah.
so yeah, they're on the ground. They are not moving at the moment. The bomb literally just went off. So, what do you want to do there?
Well, let's see.
What do I want to do? I want to try and drag them into my car and get the hell out of there.
Which one do you want to drag out first?
Which one is closest to me?
I probably would say
Between Stan and Diego.
it'd be Diego, because Stan went to go look at the actual car.
Okay, so I will go with Diego first then.
You know, Diego first. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you role play that out, dude. Go for it.
Yeah, so I want to, like, after I kind of regain my bearings and all that kind of stuff, I want to try and stay down and kind of, duck down kind of as I move between the cars or move beside the cars, because
Yeah.
if this guy's sitting here and he's, waiting to take shots or something like that, I saw what type of a shot he was. I want to make it more difficult for him.
Fair enough. You do notice that when you're going in there is a lot of smoke that is emitting, obviously, from the exploded vehicle. So it does provide you some smoke cover as you are diving in for this rescue.
So you're in an SUV or pickup there, Clayton?
He's in this
I'm
pickup.
in whatever car. Yeah,
You bought a pickup with all the bells and whistles, remember?
yeah, because Diego paid for it.
Right.
So I just want to, like, basically pick up Diego. I'm assuming he's laying on his stomach, like face down. So I want to flip him over, kind of put my arms underneath his armpits and around his chest, and basically do a fireman pull, and kind of get him to the side door of my truck. open the door, basically throw him in the truck. I don't really care if he's sitting up or laying down or whatever. I just kind of want him in the vehicle. And then I'm going to go and do the same thing for Stan. And hopefully during that time, Travis may have been able to get himself into the vehicle, into the front passenger seat. Um, Otherwise, I'll kind of go and open the front passenger door because he was on that side,
Okay.
and try and throw him in the truck too.
Sure. I'm gonna say the first when you get Diego and you lift him out of there, it's definitely no problem to get him out of there. He definitely weighs a lot less now, so it's really easy to carry him. But when you get to Stan, there's kind of a wind that kind of blows around and it kind of clears some of the smoke. And as you're dragging him halfway, you're not necessarily looking up, but you felt something kind of or heard something kind of go pew and hit the ground really hard, and it looked like what seemed to be kind of like a bullet mark hit the ground in front of you, and then the smoke kind of came back. What do you want to do?
I just want to try and go faster.
Okay, you run faster. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, you run faster, and I'm gonna say you succeed here in putting Stan here in the vehicle, and Travis has moved up to the front, and you are in the driver's seat.
Okay, get the hell out of there as fast as possible.
Give me a drive roll, please.
Okay, also dexterity and drive. Now I have a merit for stunt driver. I'd have to look that up because I think that means that I can drive and I can shoot my gun at the same time. So Magnum, do you have the book open?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So what are you trying to do? I'm trying to still read about
Yeah.
how much damage you took from the explosion.
Just the merit of stunt driver.
Okay, one sec. Stunt driver, you can drive a vehicle and perform an unrelated action. At the same time, drive rolls must still be necessary for dangerous maneuvers and/or situations.
Okay. So that stunt driver does not work. So just dexterity and drive. I'm going to use some willpower here to try and get out of here as fast as possible because I am going to be putting the pedal to the floor.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense to put the pedal to the floor there. And
Any penalties?
This is where we have to determine how much damage was done to you by the explosion, right? Because you and your vehicle were within the blast radius.
right.
So, because if it damaged the vehicle to a certain extent, you would be at penalties. So,
Right.
I mean, I think if it's breaking glass and if it's like, some shrapnel on the outside, I don't think that's
well,
would
there is a
cause any.
mechanical, like, if there's a way to figure this out. So, you said it 6 damage. So you
Yep.
subtract the durability, which is 3. So yeah, it takes 3 points of damage, and the remaining damage is rolled as a pool. Yeah, because it does more damage than the durability. So the damage that broke through gets rolled as a pool, and that's how much damage the people in the car take. So 3 dice.
3 dice.
Yeah.
I'll roll right
So
now.
why would the people in the car take damage if the explosion's already happened?
No, this is when the explosion happened. When the explosion happened, the people in the car was damaged.
Okay. So we're talking about my damage kit.
Yeah.
1 success.
So you take a 1 lethal, both you and Travis.
Travis.
Okay.
That's basically from the
So
glass.
can I roll my
blasting
dexterity and drive?
and stuff, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So dexterity and drive
Yes, please.
plus my willpower, no penalties.
Penalties.
Let's see. Looking at damage to object. think once you've reduced the structure to half, you take penalties, so you're okay.
Great. So I rolled it there, 3 successes.
Cool. Yeah. So you just you rev it, you go, and the wheels go round and round, and you fly the hell out of there. And as you do so, you see a bullet hole pass through the vehicle and hit your windshield right through from the back to the front, but it doesn't hit anybody. It just goes right through as well.
Are we laying in the box?
I figure.
Yeah, you're laying in the box for sure. You're laying in the box.
Yeah, you guys are late. You guys are laying down on the back bench.
You need to lay in the box now. Situation.
You guys are just flat down on the back bench.
We're on the bench. I thought we were like in the box of the pickup.
Yeah, in the pickup.
No, sorry, not in the box. I was thinking like the back seats.
Oh, yeah, like a four door.
Yeah, because I said I opened the side passenger door.
Yes, seriously. I know,
of course, I have the extended.
My apologies. Sorry.
Dually axle.
You have a dually as well.
Yeah, and I think I had an 8-inch lift put on there because Diego was paying for it.
Yes, of course you did. Of course.
Yeah, and then I probably have magnets for the side doors that say like, Nowak and Velez lawyers, just so I can write it off as a company vehicle.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
But any time outside of work hours, I take those magnets off and, use them as the floor mats.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're in the vehicle and
surprisingly quiet.
Yeah. Where are you going there? You going back to the office? What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm going to try and get the frequent flyer points at the hospital for Diego.
You going to the hospital then?
Yeah, well, I mean, he needs medical attention. Like he's
okay.
Like a brick of C4 just went off beside him.
Yeah, fair enough. So, yeah, you roll up to emergency. Yeah, you roll up to emergency. And what do you want to do? Just got a couple wheelchairs. What are you thinking?
No, we can't stop. We just got to find a place to lay low.
Is that what you're saying in the back?
Yeah. Well, we can.
Stan, you got blown up by some C4.
No, I literally got a few chunks in me. We can take care of it.
You're gonna bleed out, man.
No, I'm not. I'm not that bad. We only took 4 lethal.
Only 4 lethal.
Well, I still have half my health. I'm not even in a penalty. Like.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Just sounds so I'm going to I'll pull into the ambulance bay and then have this conversation with Stan, and then I'm just going to book it out of the ambulance bay.
Okay.
Man, I am consistently at hospitals these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figured you have a suite by now.
I'm going to say, do they have like a punch card that I could get a free sub?
No. Well, not that you're suing the place.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
actually cashed in on your free sub last time you were here. Sorry, man. So I'm going to book it back to the law office then.
Yeah,
all right, you book it back there. Yeah, you have you get in there and you pull in. Obviously, sans one vehicle, and you roll up and you walk in and
he parks like right on the line between the 2 spots. Then.
Yeah,
and Deborah comes in. And you come in. Deborah says,
"Is it on the line of the 2 spots between the handicap stall and the pregnant mother stall?" That's a thing Clayton would do.
Really?
I'd say right now you'd park like on the line between your spot and Travis's spot.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
You know what? I probably wouldn't even pull into the parking lot. I'd probably just jump the curb and park it right in front of the door.
Yeah, probably.
If we're talking about Clayton things.
Then slide over the hood.
If I felt inclined, I'd get some yellow spray paint and make my own lines after. But
fair enough. Anyways, so you get out and you walk in, and Deborah goes, "Hey guys, how you guys doing?"
Oh, as I make my way through.
I want to say, Deborah, hold the door. And if these 2 guys are walking into the vault, then I'm going to go and do the carry for Travis. I don't know what his status is.
He's fine.
But basically, get him out of the vehicle and into the law firm.
He's doing okay. He walks in. He's like,
should Deborah be called to go into the vault as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Uh,
She's like, "What's going
do I
on?"
have any other? Do I have any weapons or any other things in my truck?
Weapons?
Yeah.
I don't think you brought any weapons with you during
I
this.
don't. I
No,
don't
he
think I
would have
brought any
brought.
weapons with me either.
Probably would have brought like your sidearm or something, but that's pretty much it. You wouldn't have brought like your sword or any of that kind of shit.
Okay.
Now, I did
I just
say that
want
I
to
was bringing
basically
my
bring
weapons with me when we
any
went,
weapons.
Yes, you did.
I
so I
want to
still
bring
have
all my
mine.
weapons into the vault too.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and Deborah's like, "What are you guys doing? What's going on?
get in the vault.
Get in the vault." But
Trust me, we'll explain.
okay, okay, I guess I'll go in the vault. And she grabs her water bottle and her phone and
Good idea. Water's good. Let's get
nail
water.
polish and a Butterfinger, and yeah, she goes in the vault.
Yeah, I pulled the chunk of shrapnel out of my shoulder.
So I
Fair
basically
enough.
want to you go into my office and I want to put the building into a lockdown. So, swipe my key card, all that kind of stuff, so that every door is locked and kind of all the external alarms are set and all of that kind of stuff.
All right, sounds good.
I'm picturing like the
Kind of like
Batmobile
what I do.
security
I
from
mean, basically what I
1989
do for
Batman.
when we
Sorry, what
well,
was that?
basically what I do for when we leave for the night. So
Yeah, what did you say there?
Oh, I'm picturing like
Stan?
Batmobile security from the 1989 Batman,
Oh yeah,
like where the armored plates just like unfold
yeah,
around the.
all the way through. Yeah.
so so Diego, so I go back into the vault and I want to say, so Diego, do you know who was in your freezer?
I have no idea who that was. I didn't know if there was anything in there.
He was
Like
fresh.
very fresh. He's
That
dripping.
was that was the Baron.
Wasn't the Baron like lust or
The
something?
same Baron that I met with earlier today.
But the Baron, you mean Lust?
Wasn't he lust?
Yeah, I guess so. It was the Baron. The same guy I saw. I was
Yeah.
in his tower sex dungeon thing. I left. I came back to the office. I chatted with you guys. You went to Diego's. I came to Diego's, and in that time, what, a few hours, he made it from being a
Alive
living, talking, alive
to
to
dead.
just being torso-less in your freezer.
Cool.
Yeah. No, not cool. What? No.
Now, do you remember a couple years ago or a couple months ago when the Baron gave me a contact for a hired gun?
Yeah, like a
I
hit.
want to say Diego that I do you want to say I want to say Diego that I had put the hit out on you. I can't remember. I think we were arguing at that time, and I was thinking about putting a hit out on you. Anyway,
I think I was
This
angry.
guy's-
What?
I'm
What?
sorry. Yeah.
Okay. No.
Anyway, this
no.
guy's
How are
this
you anywaying
this
this? This is not an anyway.
this guy's.
Oh,
I got to get on with my story here, man.
oh my God Almighty.
Anyway, this guy's pissed off. He's gone rogue, and he's going after people. So he obviously went after the Baron. He obviously went after you and Stan with the C4 on your car. He left this, and I want to pull out his business card, on the windshield wiper of my car. And I just want to kind of toss it over, half interested to Diego. Just kind of like flip it over.
So I'm gonna pick it up and look at it, and I'm gonna actually look over at Debbie. Go. So Debbie, I think we have some things to talk about.
Stand rubber next to the card. What's
I'll give it
that
to you.
on the card? Is that a W?
Oh no, it turned it upside down. It looks like an M.
But if it's a W, it could stand for wrath. Maybe wrath was trying to kill lust.
Oh, that's true. Was it a M or a W?
It's
Like-
an M.
Oh, well, that's not wrath.
But how do you know it's an M?
So Debbie,
Well,
um,
the guy's name, I
So-
don't know, Motifus or something like that. His name started with an M. I forget his name.
Melvin?
so I'm
But-
presuming Debbie is kind of dumbfounded and kind of just looking back and forth and like, what the? even though she's had experience with vampires and stuff, I think it's time we should actually explain to her what we've actually been doing for the past several months.
Okay. She's like, do I want to know?
Probably
Debbie,
not.
you may not want to know because I don't want you to become a future target.
I think that ship has
I
sailed.
think it might be best for you to maybe leave Gotham to try and seek alternate employment somewhere.
Oh, wait.
Diego will pay whatever moving expenses and what, like 4 weeks salary? I mean, you've only been here for a year,
No, she's been here
so
several
four
years.
weeks
Yeah.
is
She's been here longer than most of us.
Since the beginning. Yeah.
oh
She was here for like Sarah.
wow. Anyway, you can
So
talk
2
to
months
Diego
salary.
about severance, but I think
2 months.
I think it's smart if you go and seek employment in somewhere far away from Gotham.
Okay, should I leave the vault then? Like,
Not yet.
Yeah.
not yet? Okay,
Yeah.
when can I leave?
Well-
when we're sure it's safe.
Which
Oh,
is when we don't know. So
Well,
here's the
I do need to feed my cat.
Well,
Well,
if
well,
you think that's
yeah.
worth risking your life,
You haven't seen this cat.
you're right.
Yeah, Fufu's a bitch.
So here's the explanation of what happened. So I'm going to explain to her the past like 2 or 3 years in a nutshell.
Okay.
So any questions?
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Because it sounded crazy.
And do you think this sounds less crazy now? You're bleeding.
Yes, I
You're
very
always
much.
bleeding. Why are you always bleeding?
Yeah, why am I always bleeding?
Why are you bleeding now? That's the real question.
The car bomb.
What car bomb?
The one that took out Travis's car.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Wow, you guys really must be lawyers if people hate you that much.
Ouch.
Pretty
The
much.
best.
We're very good at what we do.
Yeah,
We fight.
clearly.
Yeah, we fight. The occult, and we do really good bail hearings.
And we fight for every ambulance.
You fight for every.
That's
Why
because
aren't you
we're
at the
most
hospital,
ambulance.
by the way? You don't get a
It's
car
just a
bomb.
flesh wound.
Yeah,
But like your ears literally have dried blood running down.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lobe, just so you know.
So
And
two
we're both
reasons.
yelling all the time.
Yeah. You're just like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 reasons. One reason is that we don't trust that hospital because they tried to suck my soul out.
What?
Little
That's
did they
another
know.
story.
That's just the American health system.
Yeah, but yeah. The other one is I'm kind of suing them. So
What?
Malpractice. Show her your
Oh
leg.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
my leg.
Okay.
Yeah, you know about my leg
No.
I do know about your leg, but how is that malpractice?
because they screwed up.
How did you lose your leg in the first place?
They removed
Oh,
it.
they removed it
But why was it ever removed?
because there was a skewer put through it, but it could easily have been saved.
What do you mean? What skewer? What are you talking about?
Well, that's when the werewolves were chasing us.
After
What
the barbecue.
werewolves are you talking about?
The ones
What
in
are
Delaware.
you talking?
Yeah.
Delaware.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
we had to make a gun run.
Delaware
Oh.
werewolves.
I have a sister in Delaware. It's really
Is
nice.
she a werewolf?
So just
No, I don't think so.
remember what I said.
Yeah.
Leaving town,
Yeah.
finding a new job.
Yeah.
Diego will pay your moving and 2 months of severance.
3 months. Yeah, I hear that. Go ahead.
I'll
Go
give you.
He'll
Honestly, I'll give you-
after this conversation, he might have to pay for some like therapy.
Nope. I've already had that. I had someone else purge into my head for a while. Remember that? Some
Yeah.
priest will never
Yeah, I
save
do
me.
remember that.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Oh,
these are
good
simple
times.
back then.
Good times. I miss those times. They were easier.
No, they weren't.
Well, there were less, me getting blown up.
If anything, this story has not been easy on any of you.
I was going to say, it hasn't been easy from the beginning with the
This
scary
is indeed.
dogs.
This is
Yeah,
indeed
I
true.
agree.
Oh yeah, the dogs. I forgot about the dogs.
and the thing roaming around upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was never any easy.
No, I've been okay.
And Billy Idol. It's never easy.
Okay, well, as much as I love sitting here with you guys in the vault, which
Good,
by the
you're
way
safe.
is very nice. I didn't
Excellent.
realize there was a vault made in here. I've never actually been back.
Yeah,
here
I
before.
talked to my vault guy.
You have a vault
Okay,
guy?
I don't even.
Yeah, he is a vault guy.
Oh.
I
I'm
mean,
not
doesn't everybody
surprised.
have a vault guy?
No.
No, not really.
I don't have a vault
Oh.
guy.
Yeah, I live
That's
in
too
a
bad.
I live in a duplex.
You see my apartment.
Oh, what's left of it?
Well,
What's wrong? What happened to his apartment?
well,
Blow up too?
no, but there might be some. We did find a human head in my freezer.
What?
Oh, that
Yeah.
can't be the most. Come on, we just told you about werewolves.
And
guess.
vampires.
Yeah,
You experience vampires.
I did. I
You need
experienced a severed
treatment.
head.
So, how's a severed
Okay.
head like? Like anything?
It's just all coming really fast at me. That's all.
There was a
You're dealing with-
significant
you're
delay between
dealing-
the werewolves and the severed head.
Yeah, you're dealing with it very well. I'm really impressed, actually.
Yeah, it's called a therapy group, and partner masturbation, like aggressive masturbation.
Are they recruiting?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes, anonymously.
Okay, so good talk.
All right, so you want to go home? Do you want me to? Like, how are you going to get home?
I don't know how we get home. I feel as though the moment I walk out there, I'm gonna lose my head,
That's
quite
right, so
literally
you
and
shouldn't go
figuratively.
home.
So I shouldn't go home. So I
Yeah,
can't
like
even go home.
legit, that might happen.
Great, fantastic. Is exactly what I really wanted.
Yeah.
Really?
Why don't you guys call the cops or something?
Yeah.
Well, we did, but that was a
Yeah,
week ago.
they're. Yeah.
What?
They're
You
they're
look
not
at the
really
week
good
ago?
at stuff that they do. Their cops are bad. They're bad at what they do, or good at what they do, which is corruption.
Think about how terrible this city is. That the people that are upstanding and moral are lawyers. That's how
Definitely
far
not.
gone this whole situation is.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, I think we ultimately need to get some sort of plan to get out of here.
Yeah, I agree, especially for me.
Because the longer we wait here with my truck outside, I mean, it's a pretty identifiable vehicle. You never know if that guy's setting up camp across the street, if he's just waiting at the door and just plans to kind of outlast us. I have no idea what he's thinking.
Can you give me a kind of a screenshot of like what your vault looks like inside, since you designed it yourself?
What do you mean?
Like what's in when you look at when you're in the vault? What
Like,
does it look
describe
like?
the
What's in
interior.
it? Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. So I figure there's like a table in the middle.
Yep.
And then on one of the walls, there's like some built-in filing cabinets and stuff like that for sensitive things.
Okay.
On the other wall is just kind of a flat piece, and we have those paintings, those pieces of art
Yep.
that Diego had purchased against
That are
that
not
wall.
facing each other, by the way.
No, they're not facing each other. But I think both of the picture parts are facing the wall.
Yes.
There's
they are.
none of the actual picture that's facing out into the vault.
That's right.
And then I think the other wall is kind of the same thing. Some like some filing cabinets, some smaller kind of safety boxes, that sort of thing.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Great. So no like mini fridge with like snacks and little rolled up sausages or anything like that. Some ketchups.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to know. All right. Cool.
Dijon ketchup.
All right.
Yeah.
Dijon ketchup.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah.
I mean, in hindsight, it would have been better to make this as like a panic room, but
Here we are.
Well, you can
I
panic
kind
in
of
a
dropped
vault.
the ball on that.
We're kind of panicking in the
I'm
vault.
panicking right now. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, you're all in there, and she's like, "Well, at least I have my Butterfinger." And then she just goes on her phone and sits in the corner,
She's gonna be hard to replace.
Um,
She's really good at what she does.
looking at cat memes.
I actually want to slowly leave the vault and go into my office.
Like, you want to put a Mission
I
Impossible
wanna-
music on?
Well, I want to like I just want to leave the vault, go into my office, close the blinds on my office window,
Okay.
and kind of go into my computer so I can see a live feed of all the security cameras we have around the building.
Okay. And yet you, what do you other two want to do? Travis is just like watch the cat memes with Deborah.
Well, I'm going to try to bandage myself because, and I'll do uh, NOAC next because I think we should try to stop bleeding.
Well, we're not technically bleeding out. I mean, we could
Okay.
have applied first aid and stuff like that just to,
Okay, that
lay it
makes
out.
sense.
But
Okay. Yeah.
mechanically, you don't bleed out until you are full of lethal
Yeah, they're
damage.
full of holes.
Fair enough.
So we might be
All right.
bleeding and we might gauze it up and the like, but it's not mechanically affecting us.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fine.
And
I'll say you guys do that successfully.
Yeah, and a dexterity plus medicine roll is only useful if you have any bashing damage. So.
Fair enough. All right. So yeah, you guys kind of wrap yourselves up. Are you guys still in the vault and just not leaving the vault?
I'm not leaving the
I'm
vault.
not leaving the vault.
Okay, sounds good. And so you're on the computers there, and what do you want to do, Clayton?
Yeah, I basically just want to look into our security camera footage.
Okay.
Oh,
And
sorry.
what are you looking for
Um,
specifically? Sorry, maybe I should ask that.
well, I want to look at the live footage right now,
Okay, you are.
to see if there's anything kind of camped out around our building, in the alley, anything like that. But then I also want to go back into the kind of the historical footage, and with it set up kind of for tags when there's motion and things like that. See if I can spot this person, potentially, um, circling around our building or checking things out more often or planting
Okay.
anything on our building,
All right. Can you give me an
that sort of thing.
investigation roll then, please?
Yeah,
Cool. Go for it. Wits.
Intelligence and investigation, wits and investigation.
Well, let's see if you notice anything, right? So I guess that'd be a
Yeah.
wits rather than intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who just
3
moved the
successes.
left picture? Someone put an X on the left picture. Who did that?
Me.
Okay.
One down.
Yeah, someone's down. 3 successes. So you don't notice anyone actually like patrolling the surroundings right now. No one's. People are just walking, just doing their regular thing during their day, passing by. But you do notice a hooded figure in a white trench coat who is standing in the alley for some reason at the back end of the alley, but you can't capture the person's face. And then eventually it stands there for like what looks to be like 15 minutes goes by without even moving or flinching a muscle, and then gone. So it just turns around and walks away.
And is this in the live feed or is this in the
This is in the back feed,
historical stuff?
historical feed.
Okay. How long ago was it?
A day, a singular day. And of course, you would
Do I
know that
see-
you've seen someone like this before because you guys were driving around. Oh, so you weren't there. Oh, sorry, you were not at that game, were you? No. Were you at that game?
No.
Okay, never mind. So you don't know anything about that. You just saw some chick in a white trench coat. Sorry, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. You just notice that this white chick in its trench coat is standing there for 15 minutes straight, not flinching, and then eventually moves. That's all you see. Go.
Okay, so I want to go back into the vault and basically tell them what I observed with the security cameras and that sort of thing. Basically saying, hey, I don't see anything active around our building right now. But yesterday there was this person in a white trench coat came and stood in the alley for 15 minutes, not really doing a whole lot of anything. And then she took off, or he took off, or it took off.
That's disturbing.
You guys know anything about that?
And
No,
we have
why
seen
would
that
we?
figure. Who saw it? Was it Travis that saw the?
It might. That was.
Well, I saw it. I saw it the second time.
Yeah, we had seen that figure on the way to Diego's apartment.
So, do you think that figure is going after Diego? Going after Travis, Stan, all of us? Like,
Well, could that be?
What do
Could
you guys
that be
think
your?
here?
Could that be your M?
I'm imagining.
could be. I have no idea what M looks like. I don't think I've ever met M.
Because I think we assumed that M would be a male, but that was very misogynistic of us because it could very well be a woman.
Unbelievable there, Jacob.
What? Well,
Can't believe you.
I didn't
what?
see
Dear listeners of this, we are not all like Diego.
No, what are you talking about?
He is
Oh, I thought that was
so
Debbie talking that
magnificent.
he's unbelievable.
I believe. Oh wow. Okay, fair enough.
No, I mean, you usually assume hitmen are men, and it
Wait, wait,
could
wait,
be a
wait, wait, wait,
woman.
wait, 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 wait. Did you say a woman in a trench coat, like a white one?
Yeah.
No, the Deborah's talking to
Oh,
Clayton.
ah.
Yeah. What about it?
I think I saw someone really similar. I was I
When?
was
How
I
long
was
ago?
today. I was at the cafe and I thought really peculiar because it was raining as hard as it is. Obviously, you guys were outside earlier, right? And I was at the cafe, just just having my usual coffee and a biscotti, right? And I was staring out the window because I just sit down, just enjoying my morning before coming to work. And I really found it odd. There's this white trench coat lady, and she wasn't wearing pants either. She was wearing a skirt, it seemed, and I felt very odd and almost like chilling that she was just standing there. She wasn't necessarily looking at me, but she was just staring off into nothingness. And I thought, wasn't that a peculiar thing? Like, who just stands there alone in the rain? It's just so odd.
Did you see her face?
No, it was a side view. I never saw her face, but it was just I found it really odd that there's this girl just standing in the rain. Like it's cold out there, right? Like it's raining pretty hard. It still is. It's just odd to
Yeah.
see. Yeah, but it was weird because
Oh, wild.
I remember she kind of looks back like I remember. Oh, who was it? Shoot. Um. Oh, why is it? Why is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sarah used to have a trench coat like that, and for some reason I thought it was her with that long black hair. It was kind of sticking out on the side, but I couldn't get a good look at her face. But I remember like Sarah. I remember even complimenting her once. Uh, it was a jacket that Patrick had bought her. It was exactly the same one. Like it was a brilliant white, and it was a beautiful like trench coat. And so I thought it kind of brought some nostalgic memories of Sarah. But I was like, it couldn't be her. Anyways, I'm just talking.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, it very distinctly could be her. I have no idea. Like we always had it kind of on the list of things to kind of go and pursue and find her, and it so much stuff just kind of came up and whatever that we never got there. So it could very very well be Sarah. I mean, I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that it isn't, but I think we gotta figure this out.
I agree. If it wasn't for that extremely good looking and talented GM that you guys have running this game, I mean, you guys probably would have got back to Sarah at some point.
Well, there's no accounting for taste.
Yeah, or I mean, if we had just stopped listening to Diego and all the things Diego wanted to do.
Well, are you kidding me?
I
I
mean,
quite
Diego
literally did.
Diego was so focused on being named partner here that he didn't really want to go after Sarah, because if Sarah came back, then he would have lost that position.
That is the antithesis of what everything I said and did.
So, I mean, as when Carol got kidnapped, he was all about going after Carol, but he never kind of showed that same concern for going after Sarah.
I was really one of the only ones who was for a while.
Listen, guys, you don't have to argue about this. I just want to go home at some point, but when you mentioned this woman in this white trench coat, it came to mind. That's all. I'm sorry I started this. My apologies. I'm gonna go back to my cat memes now.
Do you guys think that Sarah's kind of pissed at us for not working harder, and she's coming to get us? Do you think that Sarah's this this secret assassin?
I'd say it's more likely that she got like brainwashed or possessed than that she's coming back at us for vengeance for not rescuing her from something that she obviously could escape herself.
So that's Sarah?
I mean, I'm surprised that she has the skills to be like a super assassin.
Well, we don't know much about her past. She was very cagey about it.
You do know something about her past, though.
Well, we do know something about her past, but not as
Yes.
much as we.
And that goes all the way back, listeners, to like episode 4. Well, not like episode on way back.
Way back in the way back time.
Yep. But you do know about her past.
Well, I think if it's Sarah, I don't think that that there's necessarily maybe as much to be fearful of. Um, I based on what I saw at the Barrens, I mean, there were shots fired when I was trying to load you guys into the truck, but if this person wanted to hit me, they would have hit me. They wouldn't. I felt like they were firing some warning shots and not necessarily trying to hit me.
Right.
If you guys know what I mean.
Right. But that was a very blow-uppy car that was very lethal.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe it's just something targeting me. Like the Baron was supposed to die. I mean, he was an associate of mine. You guys are supposed to die. You're associates of mine. Maybe Travis would have been next, and then I would have been on my own. I don't know.
So this is all your fault, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, maybe she's just upset that Diego didn't take better care of me as an employee. I don't know. Like maybe she's mad that the security and she kind of got kidnapped while she was at work. I don't know. Maybe she's mad at me for those things.
Well, it could all be about you.
But I think we gotta, if it is, I mean, I can take Debbie out and try and drive her home. And if Sarah catches up with me, she catches up with me, and we can see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know where she's going to be safest.
Well, I don't think this killer has any vengeance or anything against Debbie. So I think if she kind of gets picked up, or if we take her home and if she gets out of town, then I think that might be how she's safest.
Well, I guess. I mean, I think ultimately it's up to her the kind of risks she wants to take. I look over.
Debbie, what do you want to do?
Yeah, Debbie, did you want to leave or what's... Still looking at the memes.
DT.
Sorry, I was muted there. I was actually talking to no one, apparently. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, she still is looking at the memes that she's talking to you. She's like, I just want to go home. You guys seem to have a lot on your plate right now. I realize that things aren't going well, but I could just take my chances, I guess, because I have a cat that I need to tend to.
Do you want me to drive you home, or do you want me just to
maybe if we
let you
call
walk
somebody,
home
they
and-
won't shoot another innocent person.
I don't think they care. I mean, they threw C4 on Travis's car.
You guys don't seem very
And-
innocent. Not gonna lie, with all the blood that's consistently on you, you lost a leg there. Lon John Silver. Like, I don't know what's
Wow.
going on.
Wow. Just wow. Wow.
All right.
Am I safe?
See you later. If you don't want our help, then get out.
Holy crap.
Pack your
All
shit
right.
and leave.
Sounds good.
Jesus.
I'll go. And she just grabs her
I
phone.
offered to help you. You don't want it? Pack your shit. Get out.
All right.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'll 3 months pay, right? You said.
Yeah, well, 3 months, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Three weeks. See you
I'll do-
later.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think he's. Yeah, anyways, we'll call. I will call you.
Okay, sounds good. And she goes to the front office, grabs her purse. Is it, you gonna unlock the door there?
Yeah, I unlock it.
All right. See you guys later. And she opens the door, and the door closes beside her, and she just walks away.
Okay, and as soon as like she's through the door, I want to pull it back closed and lock it again.
Yeah, sounds good. And it's closed. What do you guys want to
You
do?
guys good?
Well,
I start to clean my gun. This is dangerous.
Are you like petting the gun too?
No, I'm clean. Like I'm, making sure that when you go to use it, it works.
Fair enough. Okay.
yeah,
I
this has
think
been a day.
I think we should go out and almost let ourselves be bait and let this person
What?
catch up to us. And you there, Diego?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just contemplating.
I think he's completely dumbfounded by what you want
Yeah.
to do.
I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, yeah.
You not want to do that?
Well, here's the thing. I'm really tired of bleeding.
You sound like somebody else I know.
We
Really
go
tired
out.
of bleeding.
We go out. We let this person find us. Either we make them bleed, or we finish all of our bleeding, and then you have no more bleeding left.
Well, I don't know if that sounds much better. But what the hell? I'm tired. Let's end this one way or the other.
Okay. So who has the card? Sorry.
I think Nowak does now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noak was looking at the card.
Give me a wits plus composure or investigation roll there,
Sure.
Stan.
Danger sense.
Am I noticing it, or is it something that I'm like you're presuming I'm investigating it?
Well, it's something you notice about it.
Okay. 3 successes.
All right. So what you notice about the M in the top left corner is that it has like I said, it sticks out, so you kind of really feel the coarseness of it.
Yeah.
And then you kind of look at it a little more as you're running it over. For some reason, in your mind, you kind of have this idea that it could be like one of those QR codes for something. Like it feels like when you're
It's
shining a
got
certain
like
light.
patterning behind the M and stuff.
Correct. Yes.
Cool. I will zap it with my phone.
Okay. So yeah, for some reason you just take your phone out. You kind of have this idea, and you zap it with your phone, and it takes you to a site. And that site belongs to it's in the industrial area. You know this industrial area because you've been there before, and it is where the auction would have taken place, in the same area where the auction would have taken place for that last piece of artifact that you guys didn't go to. But it's in that. It takes you to that site.
Didn't we hire this hitman to do something about that auction?
Yes, you did. Well, you were going to. You never got to it, actually.
Oh, okay. Or no, I had hired the hitman, and then I don't know. We were dealing with that piece around the same time that I hired the hitman.
Right. Exactly.
I remember that. I can't remember the details of it, but I remember that.
So that's where it comes from. And that is where we're going to leave you for the remainder of this evening. So I'd like to thank everyone for listening to us today. If you like what we're doing and you want to hear more, please hit the like button. Please hit the notifications button, the bell, and please subscribe. Hopefully, if you have any comments or suggestions, put them in the comment section there. We're glad to read them and reply back to them. And thank you guys for joining us today. Unfortunately for Take, who wasn't here today, but thanks a lot there, Magnum Pi, Holle, and Golgotha. It's been a pretty good trip, and we're getting pretty close now. It looks like to the end of this Chronicle. So
'Cause we're gonna
hold on
die.
tight.
Yeah.
Good segue. Good segue. I thought I was doing this outro, but thank you. So thanks everybody for joining us, and we hope to hear from you guys soon. And check us out next time. Have a good one.
Bye,
night.
guys.
See you later.